Today, I'm going to use this time to inform you on the internships and the opportunities they hold for individuals, especially those in colleges or trade schools. So let's begin with the basics on what exactly an internship is for those of you who aren't familiar with it. Dictionary.com defines an internship as the position of a student or trainee who works in an organization, sometimes without pay, in order to gain work experience or satisfy requirements for a qualification. Internships allow eligible trainees to be exposed to the type of work they can expect when they're looking for fields to begin a career in. And some of the long-term benefits involve skill building as well as a polished resume to help with future career endeavors. So again, that definition was from dictionary.com. You might have heard me say something about sometimes without pay, and that's true. Compensation goes a long way with internships. Paid and unpaid internships are going to be the most popular options for companies just because they tend to be easier between paperwork. But companies also offer school credit if needed, or if an intern still requires that to graduate. Statistics typically show that paid internships tend to be more beneficial when interns are going through the hiring process. There is no real reasoning given behind that statistic, more so that the intern being paid is given more projects, so to say. So how long do internships usually last, and are they flexible when incorporating into your already busy lifestyles? And I wanted to talk to you about how there's usually 5 different kinds or lengths of internships available. The first one would be an externship, which is about 2 weeks or so. The next longest length would be a semester length, and that's usually taken between the fall or the spring semesters, obviously, when you're still in school. There's also a summer length, which would encompass the summer months when you're out of school, as well as a year-round length, and a college career length, which would encompass the assumed 4 years that you're in college. As you can see, internships can be extendable to all sorts of schedules because they tend to be diverse across different fields of employment. The exposure offered through different lengths of internships varies based on the quality of work that you're given and the amount of time that you're interning. So what are the basic benefits of an internship? There's a few big reasons that I like to focus on, and my favorite happens to be the exposure to real-life work experiences, because it allows an intern to mature quicker to the workplace, making them more valuable when going through the hiring process. They're able to be more well-versed on the skills they've acquired and the projects they've worked on through different internships. An opportunity to learn and improve on technical and soft skills becomes readily available to those trainees in internships. Internships often offer a quick exposure to projects to give future employees an idea of the work that they're going to be looking for in those kinds of fields of employment. Another statistic is the hiring commitment tends to become more prevalent and is often very beneficial through an intern program. The National Association of Colleges and Employers showed participation in multiple internships usually helps students get hired within 6 months of graduation, which has been recognized as astonishing compared to previous statistics based on college degrees and higher rates, even with a college degree. So the last point I want to touch on with benefits is interns. They offer typically a new perspective to companies who tend to be stuck in a monotonous routine of ideas. Companies usually find themselves looking at projects for months at a time and grow tired of the ideas that they're looking at, so they usually lose sense of where their original goal was placed, and interns are quick to offer that criticism and opinionated response, or a better way to put it would be a new set of eyes to help the company move forward so they're able to stay focused on what the company wants to achieve with those projects. And lastly, I wanted to talk about who offers more information on the internships and what are your outlets when you're looking for them. The most convenient source is going to be your Career Center on campus. Here at the University of Memphis, we offer career services where they will review and critique your resume and make it presentable to future employers or recruiters when you're searching for a job. Also, keeping up with websites such as WayUp or LinkedIn to have an online resume makes it very easy for recruiters to scout you out and place you in positions that they feel that you would be best fit for. So if you have any other questions for me about internships, please feel free to ask them at this time. Thank you.